named Scruggs with a fire burning bright. Grilling up the chicken in the dead of the night. Smoke in the air and a bottle in his hand. Tequila, his mistress says he rules his land. Seasoned his life with a smoky glaze. Living like a king in his fiery haze.
So hey, what's going on? Smoking with Scruggs here. Today we are trying out a new product, and I'm going to do a recipe with, they call them turkey tenderloins, but pretty much turkey breast. Y'all seen me cook them before. It's the Jennie-O brand. I'm going to do these two ways. I was thinking, you know, about something for Thanksgiving, and you know, we've got a small family, and I wanted to try something different. We usually go to my aunt's, but you know, just for me and my wife, and she's probably not even going to eat that. I don't know, she might eat. I'm doing these two different ways. One of them, I'm going to use this new product, which is this here. Got this the other day from Scott over at Mile High Got Barbecue. It's a new product of his, and I just had to have it. So he had a video out, I want to say a couple of weeks ago, him doing some wings. Seen the video and put my order in right there. He has really good stuff, but I'm going to do one tenderloin with just this on it because I want to see how this tastes just with that on it. The other is, I had this vision before I seen that video for that, so this is going to make this even better, because what I'm going to do with one of these other tenderloins is I'm going to coat it with the chicken up. First I'm going to do this. Let's back up a little bit. I wanted to stuff this tenderloin with some chorizo. Now, I'm allergic to, you know, regular chorizo, and I tried to find something plant-based and failed. I tried a couple of products and they just were not up to par. And I was like, I want to give this a little extra kick. What can I use as sausage? So I found something in my freezer and it just kind of came to me. It's Jimmy Dean turkey sausage patties, and they're really, really good. They're already cooked. You just throw them in the microwave. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to slice them up. I'm going to stick them in the microwave just for a little bit, just to thaw them out, not really cook them. And I'm going to cut them up, slice them up, and I'm going to stuff this turkey tenderloin with them. And then I'm going to take, I ain't got all the stuff, hold on. I'm going to hit it with that chicken up, and I'm going to smoke them with that chicken up. And then I'm going to come, and I'm going to baste it with some of this Kosmos cherry habanero sauce. And yeah, and then for the finale, before I take them off, I'm going to take some chopped pistachio and sprinkle on the top. Never done this. Might taste like junk, but to me, in my mind, sounds awesome. And I'm going to do this side dish, and I got the side dish from a gentleman that I subscribe to, and the name of his channel is Keller's Grillzebo. And I'm going to put his channel down in the description along with what he did with this dish. He made some pork chops. Of course, I can't have pork chops, but I thought that this would pair well with this turkey tenderloin I'm going to do. So yeah, check out his channel. He does some pretty cool stuff, and I appreciate him sharing this dish. And what it is it's bell peppers and pears in pear sauce. Now I'm going to assume he used, because he used the juice from the pear, I'm going to assume that he used canned, and I'm not using a can because I'm trying to cut back on some things, and sugar is one of them. I didn't think about it. I should have looked at the can to see if some of them just had water in it, but I didn't. So I'm probably going to just put a little water in these pears, and then he put some ground cinnamon on them while he was cooking them. Now he smoked them on the grill, the peppers and the onions and the pears, and I'm probably not going to do that. I haven't decided yet. It depends on how long this takes because I'm running out of light. And if you see me make some weird faces, like I'm dealing with a kidney stone, so that's kind of got me jacked up. And I live with 4 of them every day, so have for years, but this one's really kicking my butt today. So let's get started. We're going to get our tenderloins prepped up. We got some dog food to cook. I'm gonna cook that first. Get the coals really good and hot because I want to do this hot and fast. And we're going to smoke with some cherry wood. Stick around. These are the sausage patties that I'm going to use to stuff this tenderloin with. And like I say, I'm just going to stick them in the microwave for a couple minutes. Well, not in a couple minutes, just enough to thaw them out. They cook in like a minute, so it'll probably be like 15 seconds. Just kind of thaw them is what I want to do because they're going to cook inside the turkey. Alrighty, so I got my turkey tenderloins here, or turkey breast, basically is what they are. They call them turkey tenderloins. They have been rinsed, patted dry. I cleaned them up just a little bit, and here's my sausage over here. Got me some toothpicks, and I'm just going to cut a little pocket into the side of this thing here, and I don't want to go all the way through. I just want to make a little slit, just enough to go about all the way to the back. Of this. I thought about putting some cheese in here too, but I didn't want to go overboard with it, so actually I kind of went through. You don't want to go through, but just a little teeny bit, so I think we'll be all right. I'm gonna take some of this sausage, and I just thawed out like 3 pieces. I'm probably gonna, looks like maybe use maybe just 2 is what it looks like. And we're just gonna stuff that in there like that. And I'm gonna take some toothpicks and place in here. Keep this thing closed up. And the other one we're not going to stuff. Well, you know what? I got some left over. I'm going to go ahead and stuff it. You know, I got the extra over there. I could be nice and give it to my dogs. Maybe I'll just do that because I really want to keep one of them separate. I'm going to give that to the dogs as a little treat. Alrighty, so let's get our, I'll wash my hands real quick. Get these all done. Chicken up. Yeah. Big holes. Really like that. We're just gonna hit these really good. I really like the chunkiness of this rub. finish it all in the plate. And we're just going to let these hang out while I cook the dog food. Or I might cook these at the same time if I got enough room on the grill, which I think I might. Yeah, I was really looking forward to trying this recipe, and then when I seen that he had come out with this chicken rub, I was really ecstatic. Alrighty. Alright, we're gonna let them sit there. I'm gonna clean up my area, give my dog some treats, get the grill started. Yeah, look at that. Some good stuff right there. Alrighty. We'll be back out at the grill. Alrighty. Got the dog food on. Oops. Let that one slide. We're just going to set these towards the back. Let them do their thing. A little chunk of cherry wood in there. And we're gonna let these things go. Alright, so it's been about a half an hour here. Been maintaining about 500 degrees. A little light smoke there. Oh yeah, I just wanna fog my glasses up. Let's get a quick temp here on these. Yeah. We're all hitting about, that was 166. Let's check him. 153. 44. Alright, so I'm going to flip these. Look at the juices on this thing. I'm going to take him juices, put over top of my chicken, my turkey there. I'm going to let these go about another 15 minutes. And we're going to go from there. Yeah. Alright, we'll be back in about 15 minutes. Alright, it's been about 15 more minutes. I'm sure these are, yeah, we're all good. That's about 155 on that one. About 160 there. And pull the dog food off. Pull this in a little closer here. He's still not there yet. This one here, I think I'm going to pull off. About 158, 155, well, 158, 160 there. Maybe 155. I think I'm going to go ahead and put our Kosmos cherry habanero on this. Whoops, sorry. Didn't mean to shake y'all up there. I'm just doing this right out the bottle here. We're just gonna put this glaze right on this turkey tenderloin. Trying not to mess up the rub. Keep that intact. Alright, and we'll let them go for a little bit more. Sorry for the background noise, got the dishwasher running. I got this pan, sprayed a little Pam in there, and I'm gonna take a little butter, put on here. Got it on a low heat. I'm gonna let this butter melt. I'm really looking forward to trying this little side dish here. Got a little ground cinnamon. We're just going to sprinkle some in here with the butter. We're going to add a little bit more. I really should have done this out on the grill, but this will work. I've got some pear here that I had chopped up, and it's actually one pear, and I just cored it, chopped it up. We'll stick that on in there. And got some red bell pepper. I'm just going to toss a little bit of that in there. And I'm just saving. I just chopped these up earlier. I'm just got these in the freezer for something later on. Some yellow. We'll toss in a few orange while we're at it. Now, I probably should have looked, because I'm trying to cut back on sugar, which is why I didn't buy the canned. But I should have looked to see if maybe one of them had it packed in its own juices. That would have been the really good thing to do. Then that way it could cook in its own juices, which is what the guy over at Kelly Grill Zebo's did. Got this white onion I'm going to add in there also. I can't remember if he added white onion or not. I'm not 100% sure, but I've got some of this, so I'm just going to put it right on in there along with everything else and cut this off. I didn't get that one right all the way. And cut it up. We're just going to simmer this on up. And this butter cinnamon mixture, I'm going to add some more cinnamon here. Yeah, I appreciate him sharing this dish, because when I seen it, I had already thought of this turkey tenderloin recipe that I had come up with, and I was like, you know, that's going to pair really good with that. So I thought anyway. We'll find out, but yeah. Alright, and we're just going to turn our heat up a little bit to a medium high. And let these saute a little bit. And you can just add cinnamon, you know, to your taste. I'm going to reduce this butter down. You can cook your onions to whatever texture you like. I'm not real big on mushy. I like mine to have a little snap still. I'm going to reduce our heat now. I think I kind of missed out on not using the pear juice, but we'll see. I'm just going to let these sit here in this pan now. I'm going to turn my heat off. We're going to go out here and check on our turkey tenderloins, which are probably just about done. So let's go ahead on outside. Oh yeah. I would say that we are definitely done here. 160. At 170. I'm gonna hit this again with actually this is what I'm gonna do. Yeah, this is I'm gonna hit this with some more sauce. This isn't the first time I've had this sauce. I did another video, a review on it. This stuff is really, really good. Big fan of it. Alrighty. Now I've got some rough chopped pistachios. And I'm just gonna put that on the top here. Like so. And I just rough chop these by hand. You could probably use a processor if you want them finer. And then I'm gonna leave the rest of these on here, and I'm just gonna put that right on top of those pistachios just like that. Look at that. What do you think of that? I'm going to remove your toothpicks. Yeah, that looks some kind of good. Go ahead and take this one off. Alright, we got our peppers, onions, and pears there. Turkey tenderloins. I'm gonna take out our toothpicks. Let me cut in the middle of this here so we can get a look. Oh, that looks some kind of good there. Yeah. I really like that. That is nice. Like I said, it's something a little different to try for your Thanksgiving. Yeah, that looks some kind of good there. Can't wait to try that. Let me get a picture here. Alrighty, so before we try our main dish there, I want to try this rub by itself. See what it tastes like. Turkey turned out really good. Super moist. Let's try this and see what it tastes like. I'll tell you what, I like the coating of that rub. It's really good. Stays on there really good. Yeah, let's give this a try. Alrighty, Mile High Guy barbecue chicken up rub. I got some flavor right there. I don't know what's in it because it doesn't have ingredients on it. Tell you what though, it is really good. Got a little bit of crunch. Now, hold on. My wife's trying to call me. So apparently my video did not resume after my phone call. But I'm going to go back a little bit. Really like the crunch. It's got a little bit of spice on the back end. It's not like overly hot or overly spicy or anything. Could be pepper. Yeah, it's really, really good though. I like the crunch that it gives the turkey, and I'm guessing that's probably due to the chunkiness of the rub itself, which I really like. It's not fine. It kind of leaves a. I really want to try this on some chicken with some skin to see how it tastes. Of course, this is skinless, but yeah, I'm really digging it. I mean, just by itself, it's definitely a huge upgrade, salt and pepper. It's some kind of good. Yeah, I recommend you trying this. I ate a lot of chicken, so this is going to be a great addition to a lot of my dishes. Yeah. Let's try this. I'm going to try this. Peppers and pears with onion. The pears have just enough texture where they're not mush, along with the crunch from that pepper. I'll tell you what, this would be a compliment to any dish. That's cinnamon, butter. Let's try this right here. This is what I'm really looking forward to, this stuffed sausage turkey. Look at that. With some pistachio. That pistachio gives a little nuttiness. Gives you a little bit more crunch. Sausage is awesome. Oh, check this out. I hate to interrupt the video when this is so goddamn good, but look at this. Coming to get him some clover. If he sees me up here, he ain't coming. He said, nope, don't think so. Anyway, back to the dish. This is amazing. Turkey is right on point. You got the spice from that sausage, in addition to that chicken up. I really like the pistachio. That's a nice little added nuttiness. You know, this dish is going to be perfect for Thanksgiving. Let's do this. Let's get some of this. Let's get the whole enchilada up in here. Pear and everything. I really like how the Kosmos sauce, that cherry, also adds to the dish for the sweetness. Of course, you got the spice from the habanero, but that's not really super spicy. But I tell you, it all meshes really good with that rub, and especially that turkey sausage that I stuffed it with. I would probably even go as far as to, when you serve this, after you slice it up, just drizzle a little bit of that Kosmos over top of the whole slice. Yeah, I mean, that would really enhance the whole deal and give you a little extra sweetness to it. But you know, you almost really don't need it with the pears and everything. The whole dish is just super awesome. I mean, it really is. One thing I did want to mention though was I used colored toothpicks. Do not use colored toothpicks, and I should have thought of this earlier. Whatever it is they use to color with will bleed into the turkey, and when you slice it up, you might see some of that dye or whatever it is. I don't even know what they use, but I would use just regular wooden non-dyed toothpicks, or you could wrap it in butcher twine. I had butcher twine, but I just thought it would be just as easy to use the toothpicks, but no colored ones. It's going to leave, you know, colors in your chicken, in your turkey. But didn't bother me any. But if you serve this, you know, to your family, yeah, don't do that. I nailed this one, folks. $450, 500 degrees. Got that smokiness coming in from that cherry. This is a really good dish. Not a lot of work, but you know, compared to what you have to do on Thanksgiving for, you know, a giant turkey, if it's just you, your loved one, you know, you could do 2 of these and make it a meal of 4. This is really awesome. Yeah. Definitely got Scrug Seal approval on this dish. I want to thank Scott for coming up with that chicken up. I really like that, and I want to appreciate Keller Grill Zebos. I don't know his name, for this side dish of pepper and pears. I don't think he put onions in his, but I just went on and added it. I'm gonna put videos, channels in the description. Scott's video when he introduced this chicken up on some chicken wings. I'm going to include that. And I'll include Keller's recipe that he did with the pork chops and this side dish. Thanks a lot. Appreciate it as always. Do that thing. I really appreciate it. Definitely try this. Definitely try this. It's super awesome. I got the Kosmos cherry habanero from Amazon. Just put it in the search. And yeah. Keep on smoking. Thanks for watching, y'all.